Morning. My name is Raydinda Abigael Issailen, and today I would like to present an analysis of the introduction of an article entitled The Effects of Music on Achievement, Attitude, and Retention in Primary School English Lessons. So the first of the sentence of the introduction is the opening. It is considered the hook because the writer starts by saying what makes human beings superior to other living is their ability to learn and remember what they have learned. This sentence doesn't go straight to the topic of music or language learning, but it grabs our attention by highlighting how important memory is in our lives. And the next is the background. So after the opening, the writer gives some context. They they explain how the understanding of learning has changed from just storing knowledge in the brain to process the information, to how we process information. Then they connect this to learning and talk about how a rich classroom environment with things like music can actually boost motivation and learning. So basically, this part gives us the theoretical and practical background that helps explain why the topic of music in learning is even worth exploring. And now, at the blue color, at this point, the writer says that music has been shown to affect how the brain processes information. And there are already studies that suggest music and language learning to go well together, such as Palmer and Kelly 1992, Mora 2000, Medina 1990, and Jengis 2004. But there is still a need to understand exactly how music influences language learning, especially vocabulary, retention, and student attitudes. So, this part identifying a gap in the existing research, which the current study is trying to fill. Then the pink color is the purpose or objective of the study. In the last sentence of the introduction, the writer spells it very clearly. The study aims to find out whether the use of music in English classes of fifth graders has an effect on students' achievement and how well the student remember what they learn and their attitude toward the subject. That's a direct explanation of what the researcher wants to find out, which is exactly what we mean by the purpose of the study. And finally, the scope of the study. Even though the writer doesn't write a separate sentence saying this is the scope, but we can figure it out From the objective, from the objective, they are focusing on fifth grades in English classes and looking specifically at the effect of music on their achievement and the learning outcomes. So that's the clear limitation in terms of participants, subject, and focus. So the introduction is well structured. It starts by saying a strong hook and follows with solid background, identifies a clear research gap, and presents the purpose or objective of the study and sets boundaries of the scope. So that's all from me. Thank you.